can a septic tank freeze?
Septic tank freeze. Okay,
Yes.
Interesting question. I would certainly hope not in this country. Basically, if you are with septic tanks and treatment plants, the idea of keeping them underground is to give them some protection from the frost. As the soil will give them a natural insulation layer to prevent the water in the tank from going very, very cold.
Yep.
Now, it's not something that people will think about, but when you discharge water from your property, it's going to be relatively warm. It still feels cold to us, but compared to, of course, freezing temperatures in the ground, it's a lot warmer. And if you think about your bath, shower water, your water from your washing machine and dishwasher, that could be anything from like 30 degrees plus, depending on how hot you think. So that, of course, keeps the natural water temperature within the treatment plants quite warm. When we do talk about biological processes within the tank, to get a very good treatment performance, we need to have that water really above 12 degrees C. So again, something to consider. If the water level is getting down to near freezing, then we've got a serious problem with the biological process in the treatment plant. So if it is getting below that, you would generally need to start thinking about options to insulate the tank. So that's to consider. It's also something that a customer might want to think about. There are various manufacturers that do certain things called shallow dig septic tanks. Of course, with a shallow dig tank, you're more likely to have the tank closer to ground level. Of course, if that is the case, it's more susceptible to getting colder temperatures in the tank. So just something to bear in mind, that the water level may be affected. But as what I touched on right at the beginning, I think certainly within the UK, we're not going to see temperatures cold enough to really get the water inside the tank freezing. But if customers are concerned about it, hopefully what I've touched on there in terms of, the water coming into the tank, hopefully gives them some reassurance that it won't happen. But if they are very concerned about it, go with a deeper installation, and of course, insulate the tank if you feel like it's potentially going to happen. Yeah.
Perfect.